Well, here it is, 2017 fall edition, harvest time. We've been harvesting for quite some time now. Don't have any strawberries. The girls have gotten all those. There's a couple. Did see some flowers, so we may get a third one out of this. There are still a few strawberries coming on. We got some bananas. We got a bunch over there and a bunch back in here. Some over there. And I got planted my coconut palm, but as you can see, it doesn't look like it's doing too good. I have another one in a pot over here that I'm going to do. Apples have been harvested. We didn't get very many. Got my pineapples going. Got the cashew. Looks like it's doing good. Doing a little weeding. And we had a problem with the peaches. The birds got to my peaches and plums. So I'm going to trim that tree up, and we're going to see what we can do about protecting the fruit from now on. But as you can also see that we've got some melons coming on still. We're waiting on our melons. Got the kale's doing real good. New kale coming in. More melons over here. Sunflowers doing great. I planted them going the wrong way. No, they're facing into the. Got some okra over here. I'm hoping to get a pineapple out of that. Lemons, we're hoping we're going to get a bunch more coming on that. As you can see, most of the squash is played out. Maybe cleaning this up here pretty soon, getting it ready for maybe get something else going in this area, as well as the cucumbers. We've been able to can a bunch of the cucumbers. You can see that there aren't very many left, and they're looking pretty deformed. We're still getting regular zucchini squash though out here, so it's looking good. Here's my other coconut palm that I may have to replace that one with. No blueberries. We got two out this summer, I think, pickings out of it, and I'm going to pull a bunch of our peppers, and we're going to probably can some peppers and make salsa out of them. They're habaneros and the hot, and this is Centinela, which I use for mosquito repellent, and I got my herbs going over here. All sorts of things going in here. Lemongrass, stevia. We had great grape harvest this year. We were able to make a grape jelly out of it, and some grape popsicles, and out of the juice and everything. The papayas, I've been picking papaya, and the moringa over here is doing pretty good in the back. See, I got a couple moringa plants. They'll go back in here in this greenhouse come this winter, and we'll keep them good. Had a lot of boysenberries, and so did real good with that. Mostly ate the boysenberries fresh. We didn't put them in cans or anything like that. Waiting for the orange tree to come on. You can see all the green oranges. Pretty soon I'm going to be just juicing orange juice. Just picked a few raspberries today. I was hoping I'd be getting more, but we got some early on, and I should maybe get another pick out of them. I'm not sure what's going to happen. There's collard greens over here, a lot of green beans. We picked them all. We canned a bunch of them. See, there's a few hanging on still back in here. And then we got our habanero peppers. We've been harvesting them. We've got a bunch of them. We're waiting until we maybe get some more, and we're gonna probably put it in the salsa or things like that. Tomatoes are doing great. You can see that they're all coming on. We got a lot of green ones. We've been picking them. The girls are loving them. Got peppers coming on still. Been harvesting peppers and collard greens. This one I cut all the way back. Got a little bit of a bug problem, but I'll be able to probably clean it up. And anyway, I cut it all the way back, and now it's kind of coming back. This is my new for compost tea. My new little compost tea that I made. I make 15 gallons at a time instead of doing it in 5-gallon buckets, and I got a big pump that blows through that, and it's been working great. And this is my Boogie Brew, and I use my Boogie Plus filter, which takes out the chlorine and all the hard waters and things like that. And this is what I've been spraying on my plants lately. I usually have Dr. Bronner out here too, sow suds with my neem oil, 2 tablespoons each in a gallon, and then I put a little bit of the red bug in there. When I'm doing it for bugs, and then just neem oil when I'm doing it for bugs, and maybe the powdery mildew. As I said, the tomatoes are doing good. Peppers are still coming on. This is almost a 2-year-old. It's a 1.75-year-old kale plant. So as well as these, they'll probably be coming out probably this year. I've got new ones coming on. Those are 1-year-old. I just keep taking off of them, harvesting. And look at the corn. The corn is going unreal. This is our Indian corn with the pretty little purple tassels on it, and 10 feet tall. This thing is huge. We've been starting to harvest corn. I'm going to be pulling some probably after this movie right now. It's been delicious, nice and juicy. We did harvest here. I had Brussels sprouts and things from last year, and I had cabbage over here. And we have a little fairy house. But got tomatoes coming on, and hopefully they're going to go into, winter in the late fall like they did last year. Anyway, that's the Edsel 2017 summer garden. End of harvest.